I never knew that I'm going to work here. I never knew that I'll be married to somebody from here. And when I was in, to be honest, when I was in college or sometime, this is something which I have not told anyone. Yeah, name came to my mind, must be 95, 96 when I was in my bachelor's degree. That this name, if at all I'll have a son, I'll name him this name. I didn't know the meaning of that name. It just came to me. And I am very poor in Hindi or Sanskrit. Now at least I know a little bit, but that time I didn't know. So I had told Sujata that in case there is a son, I have a name for him. She was also very scared that if I will come with some deep names. So after he was born, she asked me to write in a slip of paper and give. So I wrote in a slip of paper and gave. The name was Sri Mukha. It is Lord's face. It is Lord Jagannath's name. I didn't know head or tail about this name till I told her. Or till she responded, or her parents said that this is Lord's name. So that is how I have a deep link with Lord, and He has guided me always. That is that complete surrender. This is something which it's unbelievable, but it's a fact. My son is called Sri Mukh. Temple administration, which is headed by Gajapati Maharaj.
All right. The Prime Minister in Cuttack said that the keys probably have been sent to Tamil Nadu. The dig was totally at you.
He has made a political statement. So how do I respond to it?
You will have to, because now you're in politics, right? How can you not respond? I mean, you're no longer just an IAS officer who will be silent.
So at a personal level, it makes you feel saddened that Lord Jagannath and my connect with Lord Jagannath is being questioned for a political purpose, which is very sad personally. On a as a factual statement, I would like to say that completely baseless, and it is very unfortunate.
We spoke about we spoke about Udiya Asmita, and the Prime Minister said that, and the BJP also says that...
I should give a spiritual answer as well. Perhaps it is karmic to go through all this. I leave it to Lord Jagannath to decide.
Really?
And absolutely. I surrender. Jagannath culture is surrender. You see, most temples you pray like this. In Jagannath, you go and raise your hands. It is complete surrender. If the Honorable Prime Minister has told like this, then I surrender to Lord Jagannath.
Is that how you deal with all the criticism that comes your way?
Absolutely, absolutely. They say that what is Jagannath culture? Jagannath culture ka one of the important aspects is complete surrender. When you surrender, then you don't have much stress.
Right.
But this statement hurt me. I am also a human being. It hurt me.
Yeah. I can well understand that personal attacks is something that you're not used to because you're new to politics, right?
No. Personal attacks at all other levels are okay. But linking it with Lord, whom you completely surrender, whom you are in love with, whom you think that you have janam ka connection with, so then you feel sad, then you feel hurt. So that also you take it out by going to the Lord that the Honorable Prime Minister has spoken like this. So I leave it to you, Lord. You take care of me. That's it.
Mr. Pandian,
But he made a political statement. He would not have meant what he said. That's how I see it.
You're not a Bhumi Putra in the sense that you are from Tamil Nadu. What is your connect with Lord Jagannath, who is from Odisha? I understand this is your Karma Bhumi. But what is your connect with Lord Jagannath?
I think it will be too personal to tell. I never knew that I'm going to work here. I never knew that I'll be married to somebody from here. And when I was in, to be honest, when I was in college or sometime, this is something which I have not told anyone. Yeah, name came to my mind, must be 95, 96 when I was in my bachelor's degree. That this name, if at all I'll have a son, I'll name him this name. I didn't know the meaning of that name. It just came to me. And I am very poor in Hindi or Sanskrit. Now at least I know a little bit, but that time I didn't know. So I had told Sujata that in case there is a son, I have a name for him. She was also very scared that if I will come with some deep names. So after he was born, she asked me to write in a slip of paper and give. So I wrote in a slip of paper and gave. The name was Sri Mukha. It is Lord's face.
Face.
It is Lord Jagannath's name. I didn't know head or tail about this name till I told her. Or still she responded, or her parents said that this is Lord's name. So that is how I have a deep link with Lord, and He has guided me always. That is that complete surrender. This is something which it's unbelievable, but it's a fact. My son is called Srimukh.
Right. And do you feel that that is the reason you have some kind of a Guru-Shishya relationship, which you said with Naveen Babu? It is ordained by God? Is that how you see it?
See, I strongly believe that whatever happens is His will and His wish. It started as a very professional relationship with the Honorable Chief Minister. Both of us are linked by the work we do for the state and the love for the people.
But is that something which is acceptable to the people? Because in politics, acceptability is different. In administration, acceptability is different. I'm sure a chief minister has people from different places in the country come and work as IAS officers.
I couldn't understand.
So when it comes to you interacting with the people, now that you've entered politics, will they accept you as Naveen Babu's protege?
So June 4th will tell what the people think about my campaign and how I have helped the chief minister.
Are you chief minister in waiting?
Not at all. I am just helping Naveen Babu as a foot soldier.
He's not grooming you to be chief minister?
Not at all. Biju Babu never groomed Naveen Babu, and Naveen Babu will never groom anyone to follow his footsteps. He is a Democrat at heart, and he knows the party, and the people of Odisha will decide whatever is good for the party and the people of Odisha.
But when Biju Babu passed away, people thought that Naveen Babu will never be able to reach to that level because the shadow of Biju Babu was so large. And they said Naveen Babu he's a Delhi boy, he doesn't know how to speak Uriya, he's too sophisticated, whereas Biju Babu was a son of the soil, he will not measure up. And today, Naveen Babu has more than measured up, one of the longest serving chief ministers of the country.
And electorally more successful than any other leader in the country.
So that can be said about you too, right? No. That you also cannot be seen as somebody who's not connected.
I wouldn't like to comment on it. As I said that right now in the middle of elections, I am completely committed for the chief minister. One doesn't think about future so much. As I said, that Jagannath culture, you surrender and go with the flow.
Is the party accepting of you? Because there are murmurs in this state that, there's a high-handedness, pardon me for asking this, that there's a high-handedness because you have the complete trust and faith of the chief minister and you are roughshod on many of your colleagues. Is that true?
I wouldn't accept this because as part of the 5T principle, one is teamwork. A person who is individualistic in his performance will not be able to perform so well like the team. If Odisha has performed well in sports, economy, transformation, health, any indicator you take, we have performed so well, including COVID management and disaster management. Disaster management cannot be done by one person, roughshod over people.
Yeah.
COVID management cannot be done by one person, roughshod with people. Dictators cannot survive. Dictators cannot flourish. Only a teamwork can help. And the Honorable Chief Minister believes in teamwork. So are all of us.
So
these are all baseless allegations. Like for example, whoever will not get ticket in BJD, they will raise these allegations. Whoever is not happy with the kind of integrity clause we have for bureaucrats, they will be upset.
What is the integrity clause?
Impeccable integrity. When the Chief Minister has removed the maximum number of government servants from job anywhere in the country, he has dismissed the maximum number of government servants for corruption charges. So they will be upset definitely. But there are people who go to Singapore and Europe on trips because they have done very well. From a lowest ranking junior engineer to the highest ranking officer, the Chief Minister sends on exposure visits if they have done very well. So there is a carrot and stick.
To learn business practices?
Absolutely. To get exposure on administration, governance, whatever best practices are there.
Right.
So we believe in teamwork, and without teamwork, Odisha would not have done well.
So I will ask you about local issues which come up during elections. One is about farmer distress. Can you tell us how the situation is in the rural areas? Because a lot of people is, which the Prime Minister also talked about, is the palayan, that people who leave villages and go in search of jobs to other places in the country. Migration. So how do you handle that?
So Government of India migration data shows that Odisha has reduced the migration to the maximum in the country. You compare it with any of the double engine states, whether it is UP, Bihar, in fact even any other state, the rate of reduction of migration has been the sharpest in Odisha, and we have almost stopped distress migration. And the unemployment rate, as per the Government of India data, is the lowest in Odisha. We are number one in unemployment rate. Sorry, no, even in unemployment figures, ours are the lowest in the country. Lowest in the country. This is Government of India data. So when your unemployment rate is so low and your migration is coming down, distress migration has stopped. Whatever allegations they are making are not on facts. In fact, if they say that the governance is so poor and so bad and migration is happening, people should have anger against the Chief Minister and the government. It is not the case. Whether it is 2019 elections or the recently concluded Panchayat elections, which was held on symbol. If somebody is winning 95% of the seats, we have to trust the democracy and people's judgment.